What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be updating you guys on some goodies that Goliath got. But before we get into that, I want to touch base on something real quick. I have a lot of people that have been DMing me and also leaving comments on when is the car getting dynoed. I promise you guys that's going to happen pretty soon. There's two things I got to do first before the dyno session happens. Number one, I want to get my S300. I want to put a base map on there. The guys at JP Autotech, they're going to help me out with that. They're going to get a base map on the Honda S300 just to make sure Goliath is running good on it. That way when we get to the dyno, the tuner doesn't have to worry about changing computers over, none of that stuff. You can just get straight to dynoing the car. And the second thing is I'm going to change the suspension on Goliath. I'm going to change the coilovers all around. A few videos ago, I was having issues on one of the rear coilovers where I couldn't preload the springs. So the car drives pretty good. It doesn't feel too bad. It's a little bouncy, but I want to stiffen up the suspension on the car. And also I want to drop the rear a little bit more with that coil in the back, that adjustment being seized. I'm not able to do that. So those are the two things that I want to do first. Once those two things are done, then you guys already have an idea that the car is going to get dynoed very soon, shortly after that. So now that we got that out the way, let's get started in today's video. So right from the rip, you guys can tell that this is not how a normal EG hatch or any EG center console looks like. Big shout out to my boy Dave. He has been in a few of my other videos, but he is Anonymous Dave. He does not show his face. YouTube is not ready for Dave. But big shout out to Dave because he's the one that got all this wired up for me. And everything works flawlessly. So as of right now, the switch panels, this one right here will illuminate my gauges at night, and this one right here is for my fan, to turn the fans on to keep the engine cool. Now with the ignition key, my wideband will turn on automatically with that, which is awesome. But you see I have a push start right here. The car will not turn on with the key here. It will only turn on with this push start button right here. So I'll show you guys a little quick demonstration about that. So as you see, put the key in, hear a beep. When I turn the key, nothing. Car will not turn on at all whatsoever. So next, all we do is press our push start. And there you have it. Just like that, he kicks right on. Now this is pretty awesome, pretty neat feature, and I gotta admit that install is clean, real clean. So I'm really loving how this setup looks here. There's a lot of things I like in this car, but I honestly gotta say by far, really loving how this looks right here. It's gives it a nice race car feel, which it is, but it's also street, so it gives the best of both worlds. Now just so you can see, everything works. I don't know if you guys could hear the fans on, but I still got heat. I'm gonna turn the car off and turn the fan on so you guys can hear the fan kick on. Sure you guys could hear that on camera, but the fan is on. So yeah, everything works really good here. Everything looks nice. I'm super excited about all this because I mean it looks amazing. So this wasn't a super long video, but I just wanted to share with you guys all the goodies that were recently put into Goliath. Again, big shout out to my boy Dave. He's been hooking it up. He's been a big part of this build, and I got to give him a lot of thanks for that. I really do appreciate that. You know, he's helped with the wire tucking on this car. He did the fuel line on my car. That was a pain in the ass that honestly I would have not been able to do without him. He welded my radiator support. He's done literally all the wiring to this car, so big shout out to him. You know, hopefully later down the road, once the channel gets bigger, maybe we can introduce Dave to the channel, but not yet. As of now, he'll remain as Anonymous Dave. But I appreciate all you guys watching. Stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of good stuff coming up for summer, so you guys definitely don't want to miss that. So, as always, catch you on the next. Keep on watching.